If you haven't seen the movie, then don't watch this video unless you don't mind spoilers. Just warning you. Just saying. First thing that I noticed that I really liked, the mid credit scene, not post credit, the mid credit scene with the prison. Long story short, I'm glad that so far the villain has no plans of getting revenge, at least not right now. Maybe in the future he'll try and get revenge on Peter Parker. Maybe he just wants to do it on his own and not with help from other prisoners and people on the outside. I don't know, but it just shows the possibility that maybe he's grateful. Like, hey, he saved my life. He saved my daughter's life. Maybe I don't need to get up. Maybe I don't have to get revenge on him right now. Like, what's the point? I like how they showed that. Maybe he really just doesn't care. Maybe he gave up on the whole revenge thing. He's like, screw it. I'm glad, because most movies with villains, normally when there's a prison scene at the end, they vow to get revenge on the hero. Another thing, she finally knows. Finally, after all these years, Auntie May finally knows who Spider-Man is. Thank God. They've never done that before. I want to see how it plays out. I'm really curious, and her reaction was just so relatable. I mean, if I were her, I would have said the same thing. Honestly, I thought it was funny. I thought it was pretty realistic. Like, oh, I mean, if you walk by your nephew's room and he's dressed up in the same suit as the dude on the TV, of course you're gonna go WTF. Who wouldn't? Third thing, you don't always need a love interest. I'm not saying I hate relationships or love interests in movies and whatnot, but it's nice to do something different. I think it's good that they focused more on him getting more mature, and whatnot. I mean, yeah, he liked Liz. She seemed cool, but I feel like the ending would have been too good to be true if he did have her and if he did join the Avengers. I mean, think about it. Imagine if everything happened, plus he did join the Avengers and get that new suit right away, and he got Liz. That's too good to be true, especially the conflict with the whole, oh my god, the love interest is the daughter of the villain, like it's just not realistic, and I'm glad they kind of kept that bitterness in there as well. You keep it real, guys. You can't have everything. You can't have it all. Also, with all love interests, they all die. Especially that elevator scene, the monument. I instantly thought of Emma Stone's death. Not the actress, but when she was in the other franchise. Another thing, it was realistic. I mean, I love how it showed him actually putting the suit on. It's like, yo, you don't just magically appear in the suit out of thin air. No one does that. That's not how it really works. I love how they showed that. They showed how smart he is, but without rubbing it in your face. Like, oh, he's a genius. It's like, he's smart, he's a good kid, but he's not perfect. For example, he didn't use his spidey sense throughout the whole movie. There are moments where you could argue it was similar, maybe, but he didn't really have it, and that's good because that shows that even though he's gotten a lot better, a lot stronger, a lot smarter, he still doesn't know what he's doing. He's still young. He's still trying to get the hang of everything. So I'm glad that they didn't show that. Like maybe he'll get to that eventually when he learns more about his abilities and whatnot. That's really cool. Why not? Especially the school stuff. We have a Spanish quiz tomorrow. You can't bail up now. It's like that's actually relatable. If you've ever taken a foreign language and you have all those things to study or any type of class, yeah, that's how it is. Unfortunately, but hey, education, right? It's great. Another thing, Pepper's back. I loved that. I didn't know she was gonna be in this one. Actually, I didn't know she was coming back in this movie. Maybe other people knew before it came out, but I didn't. I thought that was kind of cool. Maybe her and Tony are back together. If so, awesome. Finally, it's good to see her again. And it's not another origin story. Thank God. No offense, but there are too many origin stories. I need a break, man. I need a break from them. This was great. And we got to see another side of Civil War that we've never seen before. It's the same side, the same scenes, but from his perspective. And Peter literally acted the way we would act. Literally. It was very relatable and I loved it a lot. Yeah, this movie did a lot of things that the other movies didn't do. I mean, the other Spider-Man movies, they weren't horrible, but this one they took more risk. They changed it up a little bit, and it paid off. They still kept some old tropes, like, okay, he's in high school and he's smart, blah, 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 keeping the secret from Auntie May, They kept some of those old things, but they made changes too, which I liked a lot. And Iron Man didn't have too little screen time or too much. It was just right. It didn't feel like an Iron Man movie, but you still got to see him, which was really cool. So yeah, those are my favorite things about the movie. That is all, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side.